The girl who gave the sky its tears. In the ancient land beyond the red cliffs, where the earth breathed heat and the sky held stories in its clouds, a girl named Amina lived in a quiet village. Her home was made of mud and straw, warm in the night and cool in the day, nestled between rows of dried millet and the bones of a once mighty river. The village sang every morning and told stories every night, and in the center stood a baobab tree that remembered more than any living soul. Amina was the daughter of a potter. Her hands, though young, had the memory of generations. She shaped clay not with force but with love, whispering to it as she walked. The pots she made were strong and kind, just like her. But the land had changed. The river had not flowed in 3 seasons. The fields were grey with thirst, and the goats bleated thinly in the morning. The elders whispered of a time long ago when the sky forgot how to cry, and the earth grew angry. It was happening again. One evening, when the sun burned low like a sleeping lion and the village gathered under the old tree, the eldest of them all, a woman named Mama Lele, stood and spoke. Her voice was dry as bark, but her words were water to the people. There is a mountain far beyond the horizon. It breathes fire and listens only to those who walk without fear. To that mountain, someone must go. Only there can the sky be reminded how to weep. No one spoke. No hunter stood. No strong man offered. The fire cracked, and shadows trembled. Then Amina rose. She was young. Too young, they thought. But her eyes had depth, and her silence was heavier than many words. She left at dawn. Her mother tied a red cloth around her head. Her father gave her a shard of clay shaped like a crescent moon. The journey was cruel. The wind cut like thorns. The sun chased her like a predator. She walked where the grass had forgotten how to grow, where bones lay hidden under dust. Birds flew away from her path. Even the ants moved slowly. She met no one until the 3rd night, when she found an old man sitting beneath a stone shaped like a question mark. His eyes were covered with white cloth, and he held a staff carved with stories. "Where do you walk, child of clay?" he asked. "To the mountain that breathes fire," she answered. He tilted his head. "The mountain listens only to truth. Speak falsely, and it will eat your name." She nodded and walked on. The mountain rose like a wound in the land, black and red and alive. Its breath was smoke, its heartbeat thunder. Amina climbed. Her feet blistered. Her lips cracked. But her hands, those hands that shaped clay, never shook. At the peak, she found a cave, glowing red like the inside of a drum. She stepped into it without fear. Inside sat a woman made of flame, her face both beautiful and terrible, her voice like lightning wrapped in silk. "You come to wake the rain," said the fire woman. "Yes," Amina said. "Why?" "For my people." "Why not for yourself?" Amina placed her hand over her chest. "Because I am part of them. I am only whole if they are." The fire woman stood. The heat of her presence did not burn. Instead, it filled the cave with something like memory. "Rain does not come without return," she said. "What will you offer?" "My voice. Too precious. My dreams. Too sacred." Amina touched the clay moon in her pouch. She held it out. "This is the last piece of my father's hands," she said. "I give it freely." The fire woman took it. The clay glowed. It melted into the air like breath. "Then the sky shall remember," the fire woman whispered. Amina awoke at the foot of the mountain. Her skin was whole, but she felt changed. The sky above her was no longer black. It boiled with grey. She walked back slowly. When she reached her village, the air was thick and full of promise. That night, the first raindrop fell on the baobab tree. Then another. Then thousands. The village laughed like children. The river returned, singing louder than any drum. The earth drank deeply, and the goats danced. Amina sat by the fire and listened. She did not tell them what she had given. But whenever it rained, she closed her eyes and remembered the sound of fire meeting clay.